Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth 4 for another episode of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Today we're listening to one of my favorite music tracks in the entire game. Anyway, it's time to meet the skeleton pirates. Camping got a special someone you can't forget. What's more, she's said to be the queen of some great land. Interesting. I wonder if we'll find more about that at another time. While I'm here, I should really turn on the green joy ring. Our ship got caught in a storm and sank. When we woke, ere we were. Where are we? It all looks so weird. It was so stormy that Captain lost the bell he got from a special someone. That's a bit of trouble. Yeah. That the captain in such a state will never get the ship out. That bloke we sent looking for the bell hasn't come back. I told him he ought to search the ship. Have you seen our ship? It's over by the graveyard. We haven't fixed it, so it's in terrible shape. Useless fools! Can't someone find me bell? Hey, you! I can see it in your eyes. You're a competent adventurer. Okay, go get it. Find me bell. I'll be waiting. Yeah, so this is, God, what's his name? Just the captain? I'm pretty sure he has a name, but I can't remember. I don't know, I'm gonna call him Captain Skull, because why not? Captain Scully. His name is now Captain Scully. Is he alright? That bloke's so forgetful. Talk to this guy, especially. Now, how'd that go? 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4. Hey, that's it. Nothing. Forget it. How long do they plan on staying here? Yeah, so I guess I'm used to life here now. You literally have a warp back to civilization right there, guys. I mean, like, come on. We're stuck in this strange land. Warp back to Holodrum right there. Literally right there. So these are pirates. They set sail, and I guess their ship crashed. Their ship crashed maybe a long time ago into Subrosia, which I don't know. I think Subrosia is like upside down underneath the ground or something. I don't know. You go into the ship here. Hey, the ship's bow is in the desert? That means... Okay, so that's a clue with that poor dead skeleton. It's not just a skeleton pirate, it's a dead skeleton pirate. That we gotta go to the desert in the game, which is in the lower right corner of the map. In order to get there, we haven't been able to. In order to get there, you have to remember that code that that guy gave you. Sorry. I really love that music. We have rings, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's go get those appraised on the way. Hello. But yeah, this is my favorite part of the game. Red Joy Ring, Beast Wrapped Elbow Rupees. We already have that. Fist Ring, Punch. Gives you the punch just like when we were fighting Blano or whatever his name is. Call this the Zora Ring. We already have that. We got that a lot. That's a really common ring, isn't it? But anyway. Yeah, this is my favorite part of the game. We already went to the Moblin's Keep. The reason why this is my favorite part of the game is not because it's the most fun particularly, but because this was the memeiest part of the game when it came out for me. My friend Dove and I played this game, and you know, back in 2000s or 2001, whenever it came out. No, it was this was 2001. Yeah, late 2001 when it came out. And man, we had a lot of fun with this part. You looking for the bell? Then I can go back. Thank you. Yeah, so once he leaves, Samasa does her head. We're going to be trying out that code that the guide showed us. Which is, yeah, I think you have to get your bracelet out. 3-3. I believe it was, yeah, 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4. And that leads us into Samasa Desert, which has... It kind of sounds like a remix of the Tarm Ruins a little bit, but it's really cool. But anyway, the desert takes up this lower corner of the map. We're going to start by going down here and falling down this quicksand. There's actually a ring that will prevent you from falling down quicksand, and you don't want it here because the point of this place is to fall down the quicksand. But yeah, gonna kill all the stupid little cheeps. I don't think this game has bloopers like Link's Awakening does, which is sad because the bloopers are fun. But we can go over here and get a chest with a ring. I wonder if this is the ring for the, Ow! Stupid levers! Lever me alone! I wonder if that's the ring for the sand, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, now we're on the other side of the ship, which is interesting because this is the first time we've really seen a connection between, a direct connection between Holodrum and Subrosia outside of just the temple falling in, which is weird because that means the temple should have fallen in upside down, shouldn't it have? Because the way that the ship is, its bow is in the ground in Subrosia. I'm making gestures with my hands that you can't see, but it's into this ground in Subrosia and sticking up out of the regular land, which means that Subrosia is flipped onto like the underside. Like if we're one floor of a house, Subrosia would be on the ceiling underneath us. Like, you know, like if we're on floor 2, if we're the floor of floor 2, Subrosia would be the ceiling of floor 1 underneath us, like upside down. I don't know how it works. Ahoy! When I was searching the desert for the bell, I got caught in a sandstorm. I awoke like this. I can't go into the afterlife. If you pity me, help me find the bell. Me skull is rolling around in the desert. Find that first. Oh, this guy and his skull. Oh, we had so much fun. It's not gonna make any sense to you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is, I'm just gonna forget about this gaseous seed spot and never come back here again, but that's a good spot because it's really rare and remote. Anyway, this guy and his skull was just the funniest thing. The funniest thing to my friend and I. And it's, and like you can't really explain, like, you know, when you're like a, you know, a 10-year-old kid, 11-year-old kid, and you just find really dumb, stupid things to do in a video game. We've all been there, right? You just have like that one thing that you find that you just make into it like its own joke. I'm just doing this to clear out the map, by the way. There's no point. There's not really much of a point, but we have to go to the Oasis. Get out of here, Pokey. We have to go to the Oasis up in the corner here. This, I believe, is a fairy fountain. Forgot what the bombs were for a second. Yeah, a little fairy fountain. But anyway, there's the guy's skull, and so we pick him up. I've been waiting, matey. Now let's find that bell. Carry me around. I'll tell you if we think we're close. I got sand in me mouth. Sorry. What I meant to do was, I got water up me nose. Okay, so this guy, my friend and I named Pith and Sniff. Because he goes, Pith, I got sand in me mouth. Sniff, I got water up me nose. So his name is Pith and Sniff. And we would spend a lot of time going around, not continuing on with the game. By the way, in order for him to come back, you just have to leave the screen. We just spent a lot of time in the game tossing him around so that he just kept going, Pith, I got sand in my mouth. Like, I got sand in my mouth. I got water at my nose. We had such a good time. and it was so dumb, but like we drew comics about this guy. I don't think I have no idea. I have to go look because technically I drew them in textbooks. Like textbooks and notebooks in the middle of class. We would make comics about how Pthh was like the ultimate arch nemesis of Link, that because of all the abuse of Link tossing him around, he finally had enough and became this guy that was trying to destroy Link, but he was terrible at it, and his plans would always get foiled, and the comics we would make would be like, you know, this like Pthh level 5000 with lasers coming out of his eyes, and it would just like reflect off various objects and hit him back, and he'd just be like, ah! It was the best thing. It was so fun, and it became just this amazing meme for a long time. And it's one of the reasons why Oracle of Seasons is one of my favorite games ever. And it's not because, I mean, the game is fun, it has good music, it has everything, but specifically because I have this memory of this stupid Pthh. It's just a little skull that has flavor text, but because they gave him flavor text of whenever you abuse this poor guy, then it makes it such a much better experience because it adds something to the game, and we were able to take that and make it our own, and that's something that's really special in a video game. But anyway, to continue onward, yeah, don't drop him, by the way, because he's gonna fall. Oh, of course, yeah, if you put him into a sand pit, he just said, whatever these things called, quicksand, he's like, ah, you dropped me! And if you try to follow him, he'll just appear back over here. But yeah, so what he wants you to do is head towards these quicksand pits, and if you're getting close to the one where he thinks the bell is, then he's going to start acting like a lunatic. And it's random. There's a few spots where it could be. Also, if you get hit, obviously you immediately toss him away, so be careful. There's a few spots where it could be, but here I think we're going to be going... No, not over there. I got sand in my mouth! Where are we going, sir? It's not... Oh, here we go, it's this one. And yeah, you gotta fall down here, and he hits you in the head also. That's it! No doubt about it! And yeah, you can't touch him anymore, unfortunately, but here, you got the rusty bell. Will something this rusty do? Uh-oh, that's Captain's bell, but I hope that'll do. It's awful rusty. Well, at least I can go on to the afterlife now. The rest is up to you! And yeah, so we finally destroyed the menace that is Pthh. But yeah, like I said, I know it probably doesn't make sense to you guys, but you can think of like various things that you're playing a game and it's just like, you know, it's kind of like to compare it to a modern day meme, it's like the Nebby in the bag thing, where it's like, it's not something that's like portrayed in the game, it's just something that kind of happened because a whole bunch of people thought it was funny, and then it kind of, I'm talking about from Pokemon Sun and Moon, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just like something that came about because a bunch of people are having fun with some like stupid little thing. Okay, so the ring we got there, I'm getting ahead of myself, is the ring. Boomerang damage up. That's cool. We're not gonna equip it though because I don't really use the boomerang that much. But yeah, so Pthh is just the best thing. And if I can find the comics before I get this episode out, then I'll try to put it up on screen to just show you some of the stupid things that we've done. But anyway, excuse me. Let's give the bell back. Eh? You brought me bell. Thank you, let's take a gander. Oh, surely this thing's rusted something awful. What are you pulling? This won't do. Go get it polished. But where are we gonna get it polished? Where can we find somewhere like that? Well, luckily, we went there just a few episodes ago to get our shield made. Yes, that's right. It's the Smithy! Not Smithy from Mario RPG, though. Sorry, guys. Oh. Also, someone pointed out that the... I love this. That the magnetic gloves were in the Four Swords game on the Game Boy Advance, for the, the Game Boy Advance Four Swords game. Was it the one that was in the Link to the Past? I don't count that as a canonical game just because you could only play it if you have other people, and I never got to do that, and it made me sad. So it doesn't count, sorry. Welcome to Suburzian Smithy. We do the finest work in the land. Blah, blah, blah. Jobs interest us. Blah, blah, blah. Masters. The master speaks. Silence! Is that so? The master approves. The master's eyes cannot be deceived. He says you hold a bell of great value. He hasn't offered to polish it, but should he? Do it! Just do it! Splendid answer, straight into the point. Do it, master! Do it now! Just do it! Don't let your bell stay rusty! Sorry for the wait. This is why he's a master. The finest work in all the land. Take it, treat it like an heirloom. You got the pirate's bell. Gong! Da da da. Da. Ba. But yeah, so now we are going to return it. Or are we? No, we're gonna kill signs instead, really. Sign, sign, everywhere, sign. Do 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 do. Do this, don't do that. Can't you see the signs? May as well buy that while we're here, you know. What are you doing back here? It's so nice to be able to just break those right off the bat now. How you doing? You found the member's card in the temple? Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry, just had to hop in time with the music. Anyway, but what's gonna happen when we give him the bell? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Sephiroth Level 4 with the legend of Pthh. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.